Egotastic FunTime. Hey gang, I'm JP and welcome back to Talking The Orville on Egotastic FunTime. Today, as we head ever closer to the Season 2 premiere of The Orville, I can almost feel it. Oh wait. That's my hand. Sorry, you guys. We're gonna have a great time talking about the new collector's items that are coming our way and the Orville recently being given an almost $16 million tax credit by California for their third season. Since its debut in 2017, the Orville has been praised by audiences for being an optimistic, fun sci-fi adventure show that tackles relevant social issues in today's society while also harking back to the golden age of 90s Star Trek. In fact, actually being embraced more by Trekkies than the new franchise series Star Trek Discovery. Boom, sweet burn. While landing a tax credit doesn't guarantee pickup of a third season by Fox, it definitely makes the likelihood of the Orville getting season 3 greenlit a very high probability. Like when you take a classic Christmas song about a woman refraining from doing what she wants to do because the patriarchal societal norms of her culture states that she's supposed to be a good girl and brave the dangers of the outside cold, even though she'd rather stay with her beau. You know, there's a high probability some oversensitive angry nerd troll is gonna complain about it, and now Christmas is ruined forever!
Hey, don't blame me, JP, you stupid bastard. I love that song. It's one of my favorite Christmas classics. Though I'd argue the cold wouldn't be much of an issue if she had level 50 legacy ice armor with a +7 wind protection spell cast activated, but that's just me.
Oh, thanks for chiming in there, angry nerd troll, and yeah, it is just you. So currently, the Orville hasn't been officially renewed for a third season by Fox yet, but that's okay, you guys. They didn't get renewed for a second season until about the middle of the first season. You gotta dole out this kind of information at the right time to maximize audience reaction. It's so Hollywood, you guys, I get it. But getting the tax credit pretty much means a third season is in the bag. This year, Fox is giving the Orville a huge launch by airing the premiere on Sunday, December 30th, right after a sports ball doubleheader, which will no doubt amount to massive viewership ratings for the episode. This mirrors exactly what they did with the Orville's original pilot last year, and it shows that Fox really is treating the Orville as a priority. Last year, the Orville was given a $14 million tax credit, and now we're getting 14 new episodes in the upcoming season, as well as the carryover from season 1. So that's 15 episodes if you carry the one. And now that they're being given an almost $16 million tax credit, do you guys think that we can maybe hopefully expect more episodes in season 3? We're getting closer and closer to a full season, you guys. Come on. When the Orville was renewed for its second season back in November, Fox president Michael Thorne stated that,
"Once again, Seth has struck a powerful chord with viewers. He has delivered a series full of optimism, drama, and his trademark humor. And JP's Talking The Orville coverage on YouTube is the best, and everybody should watch it and subscribe."
I'm paraphrasing, but it was basically something like that. The Orville was the most watched and highest rated Fox premiere since the 2015 debut of Empire. It had 14 million viewers across platforms, and it ranked among the top 3 new dramas of the fall 2017 season, and it had a ton of DVR and delayed viewing online views, which is something that is definitely considered by the studios when figuring out how successful a show is these days. And the Orville is considered a huge hit by Fox. Although we're talking about numbers and an enormous amount of Skrilla that most of our minds can't even contemplate, this news is incredibly exciting to me. I wouldn't expect an official announcement from Fox for a couple months, but I'm pretty much calling it right here and now that the Orville has been renewed for a third season, even though they haven't. And I can't wait to see what happens in season 3, which doesn't exist and maybe never will. But it will, you guys. You just have to believe. More exciting news that just dropped is that Orville fans like us can start getting our hands on the new Rittenhouse Orville Season 1 trading cards in just a couple months. Rittenhouse is a science fiction fantasy collectibles company established almost 20 years ago that specializes in trading cards and other types of collectibles and has produced licensed products based on Star Trek, Marvel Comics, Game of Thrones, and many other awesome as F franchises that we all know and love. The Orville trading cards are coming soon, and if you're lucky enough to collect them all, they're going to be 72 card sets. Not only will the cards have images of characters and scenes and ships and stuff like that with information printed on them, but there's a list of confirmed autograph cards out there in the mix as well. Currently, the list of autograph cards are as follows: Seth Austin, Larry Joe Campbell, Scott Grimes, Kelly Hu, Mark Jackson, Penny Johnson Gerald, Dylan Kennan, Robert Nepper, Rob Lowe, Peter Macon, Adrian Palicki, Robert Ricardo, Georgia Wiggum, and more might be signing on soon as well. They even have a few dual autograph cards out there as well. Rob Lowe as Derulio with Adrian Palicki as Kelly Grayson, and Robert Ricardo and Molly Hagan as the Catons. No Halston Sage signature? Oh man. 5 cards will be available per pack. There's 24 packs in a box and 12 boxes in a case if you're flush with cash and can afford such an extravagance. I can't, but maybe you can. And it all becomes available on February 27th, and you can click on the link in the description of this video for full details. I plan on buying a box and opening it up here on the show because this is my show and I do what I want. But who wants to trade with me? I'll give you 5 Yoffits for 1 Ensign Turco. And a quick reminder for my Egopanions, the Orville Season 2 premiere is coming soon, so don't forget to stay tuned because Egotastic FunTime is about to become Orville-tastic Talk Time, even more than usual. The first Talking the Orville live stream pre-show super chat explosion starts on Sunday, December 30th, where we'll all hang out together here on the show and talk live about the upcoming episode of the Orville that's premiering that night. We'll watch clips, make predictions, break down scenes, and just talk about our love for everything the Orville and sci-fi. And of course, after that, we'll then move to every Thursday to coincide with the Orville's normal time slot on Fox. And just so you know, I wasn't kidding about getting my hands on some of those Ensign Turco cards. I gotta catch them all. Okay, that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about today, and I talked about it. How about you? Do you believe it's likely that the Orville will be renewed for a 3rd season after given that substantial tax credit by the state of California? Or are you a nihilist who doesn't believe in anything and that we're all just bags of blood waiting to die and this is all for nothing, and that's why you watch Star Trek Discovery? Because you just want to watch the world burn. You can let me know what you think by joining the conversation below. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my stupid show. It really does mean the world to me, you guys. I'll see you very soon. And as always, I hope all your times are egotastic fun times. Love you, bye-bye!
Egotastic fun time, we're gonna have a great time. Egotastic fun time, give me all your money. Give him all your money. You will find it funny. Just give me money. I love money. Give me all your 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 money.